All right. Came out of the box in plastic. Here we go. Get the trusty knife. Try not to cut ourselves. Get this bad boy open. Okay, you guys can't see this, but the console and the controllers on the front of the box are kind of embossed on the front. That's kind of cool. Video computer system, PC plus gaming plus streaming. Game stream connect like never before. An icon reimagined. Atari VCS Vault. Play, stream, discover, customize. All right. Well, I say let's get this bad boy open and get to the meat. All right, we get the console first. Atari VCS. Atari logo. Asteroids, yes. All right. Same thing. This looks quality to me. They're not just cardboard boxes. Let's set that aside for the moment. All right, let's get to the controllers. I can figure out how to open them. Classic controller. Cable seems fairly long. That looks sleek, man. Basically pairing instructions. Nice. It's not a CX40. Atari VCS. Gonna be weird doing paddle games with that though. Definitely has a different feel to it. We'll have to see. All right, let's set that aside. Get to the Xbox controller here. Have to be smarter than the box. Okay, same deal. The cord seems fairly long. Now see, that to me that seems like it's got some decent weight to it. I've seen some reviews that they've complained that it's not heavy enough. I think it's got some decent weight to it. I could play with this. This is pretty decent. Not bad. I've played a lot worse. Oh, look at there. Yeah, I've seen that. That's cool. Nice. Okay. Set those aside. Well, let me play with this a minute. Yeah, the buttons feel good. I'm okay with this. We'll find out once we start playing games though. All right. See what this thing looks like in person. It's definitely smaller than the original. There's your power cable. No, that's your HDMI power. And your power brick. That's it. Nothing there. There aren't any instructions except for what's on the box. There are just a couple cards there. That's it? Okay. Well. All right. We'll say this looks really cool. I like the walnut. It just looks slick. Couple USBs, HDMI, Ethernet. Power button. Atari logo. Couple USBs on the front. Those are all USB 3s too. Atari VCS. Okay. Well. All right, let's see if we can get this thing set up and maybe look at some games. What do you say? Let's get to it. Well, my plan was to show you guys some of the setup process, but you guys have probably seen that already. But I had some problems. Part of my problem was that my VCS would not do any updates, nor would it let me create an account. So I reached out to a friend of mine, Ballistic Coffee Boy, who has a terrific channel. The link to his channel will be in the description. He's what I would call a VCS freak. And what he doesn't know about the VCS, he knows people who do know. I reached out to him and explained to him what was going on. And anyway, he ultimately got me information. And what I had to do was flash the BIOS of the VCS. And that actually fixed the problem. But in doing so, trying to get it all fixed, I didn't think it would be prudent to try to do all that and try to film it and get that information to you guys. So what I'm going to do instead is just kind of show you guys what's going on with the actual main menu and what you get with it. And I purchased a second vault of games, and I'm going to show you what you get with that. So let's get to that. Let's get to the sign-in screen here. I lost my controller here for a minute. Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. So let's log in. Okay. So the middle one there, the Atari Vault, that's what you get with your VCS. So let's see what you get with your VCS. Okay, I'm going to show you the arcade cabinets first. You get Asteroids, Asteroids Deluxe, Black Widow, Centipede, Crystal Castles, Gravatar, Liberator, Lunar Lander, Major Havoc, Millipede, Missile Command, Pong, Red Baron, Space Duel, Sprint 2, Super Breakout, Tempest, and Warlords. Now, there are options in the games. Let's see. You can pick the starting lives 3 to 4. Obviously, I'm going to go with 4. Not reset the high score. That's kind of nice that they'll keep your high scores there. Go back. The display. Scan lines can be set to on or off. Video game bezel art on. Vector game display standard or none. Realistic, bright, or bold. I guess you just have to play with that. I'm not sure if I want the scan lines on or off. I haven't really played with that. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's play. Let's play a game of Asteroids real quick. Okay. really no scan lines to see here. Up, right at me. There's force feedback on the controller too when you die. Kind of cool. On an Atari game. Ah! Dirty rat. So I'm gonna get out of this. Go to the main menu. I'm gonna change the game because this may not be a good option for looking like the scan lines. Let's go to a game like Missile Command or Centipede. Actually, that might be a better option for scan lines. I think the scan lines were. Let's put them on. Back, play, see what it looks like. This kind of looks like the arcade, I would say. Now, in the game, I'm using the left analog stick. Ah. Ah. All right. Let's see what it looks like without the scan lines. Change them. Go back. Hit resume. A little brighter, actually. Ah! Ah, I ran right into him. I will say it's a little, without a trackball, it is a little tough. This game is a little tough, I won't lie, but. Alright, let's get out of this. This is for demonstration purposes. This isn't for gameplay purposes. Okay. So anyway, let's go back. Get out of this. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to stay in the vault. I didn't want to get out of the vault. Oh. I want to get to the 2600 games. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to just play Missile Command. I'm going to show you the kind of the same things in Missile Command here. But before we play Missile Command, I want to show you, you actually have a few options here. You have access to the manual. Now, because of the way I'm streaming this, I actually have my video set at 720p, so the resolution isn't as high as you can get it on this on the VCS. But when you go to the manual here, the resolution is not high enough to really read it very well. You can read it, but it's not great. It might be better at a higher resolution. I don't know. I don't know if it's a scan or what. But there it is if you want it. And I love the game chart in the back. I used to love those when I was a kid. So there it is. The options of the game. Want to give you an idea of something here. Now, when you first start this, you're going to have the authentic flicker. And you're not going to want that. And I'm going to show you why here right now. Let's go to the game and play a game. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get to the game. See how the missiles coming down disappear? I've never seen flicker like that, even on a 2600. This isn't authentic at all. It's very unplayable. You can't play it this way. So what you want to do is you want to go back, go to options, go to game, change that to filtered, and then go back, go back to resume. There you go. That's what you want right there. All right, let's get out of that. So there you go. So you have Missile Command, Night Driver, Off the Wall, Outlaw, Pong Sports, Quad Run, Race Auto Racing, Radar Lock, Real Sports Baseball, Real Sports Basketball, Boxing, Real Sports Football, Soccer, Real Sports Tennis, Volleyball, Return to Haunted House, Save Mary, Secret Quest, Sentinel, Skydiver. This was a personal favorite of mine when I was a kid. Slot Machines, Slot Racers, Space War, Sprint Master, Star Raiders, Starship, Steeple Chase, Stellar Track, Street Racer, Stunt Cycle, Submarine Commander, Super Baseball, Super Breakout, Super Football, Surround, Super Quest, Sword Quest, Earth World, Fire World, and Water World. Tempest 2600, that's a turd. You can't see what's going on. Video Checkers, Video Chess, Video Pinball. I used to love that, man. That was a great game when I was a kid. Warlords, Yar's Revenge, that's a classic. 3D Tic-Tac-Toe, Concentration, Adventure, that's a classic. Air Sea Battle, that's the very first game I ever got, man. When I got my 2600 back in 1977, I got the Telegames 6-switcher from Sears. That's what came with it. And Asteroids, Atari Video Cube, Backgammon, Basic Math, Basketball, Blackjack, Bowling, Brain Games, Breakout, Canyon Bomber, Casino, Centipede, Championship Soccer, Circus Atari, Codebreaker, Combat 2, Crystal Castles, Demons to Diamonds, Desert Falcon, Dodge 'em, Double Dunk, Fatal Run, Flag Capture, the best football game ever made. Oh no. And Golf, Gravatar, that's a great game. Hangman, Haunted House, Home Run. This is probably the worst turd. Human Cannonball, Maze Craze, Millipede, Miniature Golf, and here we are back at Missile Command. So those are the games in the first vault. And then this is just kind of a, I don't know why they did this. It's just kind of a index of different genres of the games, but I don't know why they did that. So anyway, let's get out of this. I did it wrong. I didn't want to do that. Let's go to the main menu and get out of it. All right. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Vault 2. Do the same thing. Now, these are the arcade cabinets they include. I'm just going to warn you right now, they're not as great, in my opinion. Atari Basketball. Didn't play this one. But Atari Basketball for the 2600 was made from this, I'm assuming, because it's basically the same game. Atari Football, I remember this one. This is, we had an arcade here in Cincinnati, Ohio, at the amusement park, Kings Island, and if I remember correctly, the more quarters you put in, the more time you had, and we used to play this a lot. Atari Soccer, Avalanche, Canyon Bomber, Destroyer, Dominoes, Fire Truck, Maze Invaders, Monte Carlo, Pool Shark, Skydiver, Superbug, Atari Baseball, and back to basketball. That's it. So now these are the 2600 games. Adventure 2. Now, many of you may know that Atari acquired the rights to the M Network games. Not all of them, but many of them. And I'm assuming these are the ones that they acquired the rights to. Air Raiders. This is a Atari Aqua Adventure. M Network Armor Ambush. M Network Astro Blast. M Network Dark Cavern. Frog Pond. M Network Frogs and Flies. Holy Moly. M Network International Soccer. Moto Rodeo. Saboteur. M Network Sea Battle. M Network Space Attack. M Network Star Strike. M Network Super Challenge Baseball. I used to love that, man. Me and my brother, we played that a lot. And M Network Super Challenge Baseball. Football, I'm sorry. We played that one a lot too. M Network Sword Fight. Wizard. And Yar's Return. Okay. And I think the saving grace for this particular package here is the 5200 games that they include. And so they are Asteroids, Centipede, Countermeasure, Final Legacy, Microgammon, Millipede, Miniature Golf, Missile Command, Real Sports Baseball, Real Sports Basketball, Real Sports Football, Real Sports Soccer, Real Sports Tennis, Star Raiders, Super Breakout, Zari, and Zari Arena. And so there you have it. Okay. There they go. There they go. Okay. So those are the vaults. So the Atari VCS Companion, basically, my understanding what that is, that's an app that you can put on your phone or device, I think, that gives you alerts to sales and things that they may have in the Atari store. AntStream is something you have to sign up for. I'm not going to do that right now. Chrome is just basically, you know what that is. It's just a browser that you can browse the internet. You can hook up a keyboard to your VCS. In PC mode, if you have an external drive with an operating system, this will allow you to boot up to that external drive, and then you'll basically be in a computer mode then. So the only thing I want to do right now is get to, these are just the games. Now, AntStream, when you sign up to this, I'm assuming that you can buy games or look for more games on AntStream. I'll have to look into that. This is all new to me, guys. So I'm not real sure. But we're going to look into the Atari store right now. So we're just going to go to the All Games section. Now, some of these games are exclusive to the VCS. Some of them are not. The Retro Game Quest and the Catacombs of Chaos are actually homebrew games by John Hancock. I actually own the cartridges for those, but it's nice to have those here in the collection. They're not homebrews that you can get at Atari Age or anywhere else that I know of at the moment. So those are good games to have. And I'll have to look to see. Some of these I've never heard of, but as you go down, you'll see. Now, the Atari 50th Anniversary Collection. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you got that $39.99 collection, a lot of the games that were in the vault are in that collection there. So if you were to buy that, you wouldn't need to buy the vault, at least most of the vault. There's some games that might not be in the 50th Anniversary Collection, but most of them are. I'll tell you that right now. I know that for a fact. Okay. All right. Now the Recharge series is here. You can get that on Steam too, but it's about the same price here. I'm not sure how smooth it runs here. But again, some of these games are unique to the VCS. You're not going to get them anywhere else. But as we go further down, you're gonna kind of scratch your head, like Adventure 2600. Why is that here? It was in the first vault that was included in the VCS. Why are they selling it here? I don't know. Gravatar was there, remember? I think Breakout was there, remember? We pointed that out. Oh, I don't understand these people. But what I do like is the 7800 games that they have included here. It's giving people the opportunity to play these games again. As a collector, I have a number of these games. I have the ability to play these games on my 7800, but there are a lot of people that would like to relive these games that can't do that anymore. They either don't have their 7800 or can't get these games. A lot of these games are harder to find and hard to get. So having them on here is really nice. I think it's a nice touch. I think Atari did themselves a service by putting them on here. I think they should put their whole collection on here. The Recharge series is really good to have on here. I have most of the Recharge games. Unfortunately, I had bought them already on Steam, but they're very good. But there are a number of these games that are exclusive to the VCS. So, get a VCS if you're looking for some new exclusive games. This isn't a bad little deal. So, it's definitely something to look into. So there you go. There you go. Okay. And then, of course, I'm not sure what what you can do with friends when you have them here. Are there games that you can play with each other online? I don't know yet. I'm going to look into that. So, anyway, You guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This is my first experience with the VCS, and I look forward to getting more information and getting more games. Maybe we'll be doing some reviews of these games later on and in future episodes. So with that, you guys have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next one.